Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us for the January to March 2016 quarter and for the financial year 2015 to 16, which in our case this year is 15 months as we've shifted from calendar year to financial year. I will start with an update on Eicher Motors Limited's consolidated financial performance for the 15-month period ending March 31st, 2016. Eicher Motors Limited reported an all-time high total income from operations at over 15,600 crores and an operating profit of just shy of 2,000 crores at 1995 crores, taking our EBIT margin to 12.7% and our profit after tax at 1451 crores. So that's for the 15-month period. At a standalone level, again for the 15-month period, standalone pertaining to Royal Enfield business, we reported a total income of 6,188 crores, an operating profit of 1,593 crores, and an EBIT margin of 25.7%, and a profit after tax of 1452 crores. So these are all our highest ever numbers that we've had at Eicher Motors. So again, as we've changed our financial reporting period from 12 months from a calendar year to a financial year, we're going to tell you about a 15-month period, which is January 1st, 2015 to March 31st, 2016. So they're not obviously comparable like to like with the previous year 12-month period, but to provide comparable numbers, we have used the data for the last 12 months. So we've used the data from 1st April 2015 to 31st March 2016 and the corresponding previous year in order to help you in or us in the comparisons. So for the 12-month period ending March 31st, 2016, at a consolidated level, let's say the annualized number, as it were, for total income was just over 1,300 crores, which compares to 9,400 crores, or shy of that, last year. So that's a growth of 40%. So that's a comparable rate. At the EBIT level, the growth was 70%, where we had just over 1,700 crores operating profit versus just over 1,000 crores in the same 12-month period last year. And the profitability for the financial year, the EBIT margin, was 13% versus 10.8%. And profit after tax grew by 62%. So again, great growth for the 12-month period. And at a standalone level, which refers to the Royal Enfield motorcycle business, we've had an absolutely stupendous year once again. The total income has grown to 5,227 crores, which is a 56% increase over the 3,357 crores of last year. So that's the 12 months again we're talking about. EBIT stands at 1,360 crores, which is a 75% increase, and profit after tax is at 1,016 crores, which is a 66% increase from the 612 crores. And at a quarterly level, we've had a net income of 3,764 crores. We've had, which is a 47% increase, an EBIT of 531 crores, which is an 84% increase, and again, we have standalone numbers where our EBIT, our operating total income was the highest ever. That's for the Royal Enfield business at 1,545 crores and EBIT of 424 crores. So that's the 83% growth which I was talking about in the corresponding period. So with an all-time high EBIT margin, operating margin of 27.5%, and an EBITDA margin for the first time touching or in the order of 30%. So moving to numbers, we've had, of course, great sales numbers as well, where our motorcycle volumes have grown to just over 1.48 lakhs for the quarter, which is nearly a 60% growth over less than 93,000 same quarter last year. We continue to have good order books and our strongest ever order books in terms of units as we speak, and we continue to increase our retail footprint, so lots more lovely stores for Royal Enfield, continuing to be added to our existing stock of 500 stores, most of which have been upgraded to our new retail identity, which is driving in a lot more footfalls into our showrooms. And in the last 15 months, as a part of our strategy to expand on the mid-size motorcycle segment globally, Royal Enfield has expanded its footprint in nodal cities across the world. We've got unique stores or standalone stores in London, Paris, Madrid, Bogota, Medellin, Dubai. These are all standalone Royal Enfield stores which are with our new retail identity and really bringing the brand into newer countries. We also just opened a few months ago our first exclusive store in Jakarta, which is after India it's the largest market, and in Bangkok in February as well, which is again a very large market, Thailand. So we're entering with our stores first, with our brand we're entering first, and after that we'll once volumes pick up, we'll look at other
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.